How did Enlightenment ideals drive Latin America's liberal-conservative conflicts? Imagine a time when new ideas about freedom and equality started to shake up old traditions. That's exactly what happened in Latin America during its fight for independence and the years afterward. Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke, Montesquieu, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau introduced concepts that challenged the way governments and societies worked. They talked about natural rights, which meant everyone should have basic freedoms, and about the separation of powers to prevent any one group from becoming too powerful. These ideas spread across the continent, inspiring Creoles, who were people of European descent born in the Americas, to question colonial rule. They wanted more control over their own lives and economies, which led to a desire for independence. As independence movements gained momentum, these new ideas created a split. On one side, liberals believed in applying Enlightenment principles to create more democratic governments, with civil liberties and free trade. They wanted to modernize society and reduce the power of the church and old aristocrats. On the other side, conservatives wanted to keep things the way they were. They supported traditional authority, especially the influence of the church and the old social hierarchies. They saw these institutions as stabilizing forces that maintained order. This clash between liberals and conservatives became a defining feature of Latin America's political scene. After countries gained independence, the real challenge began. Building stable nations was tough because institutions were weak and economies struggled. Liberals pushed for secular governments, land reforms, and modernization. They wanted to reduce the church's influence and promote education and economic growth. Conservatives fought to keep the church involved in education and politics, and they aimed to preserve traditional social roles. These disagreements often led to conflicts over land, the role of the military, and church-state relations. In practical terms, these ideological battles shaped policies and leadership choices. For example, liberal governments might try to limit church power by secularizing schools, while conservative leaders would resist, fearing loss of influence. These conflicts also affected everyday life, influencing education, economic policies, and social structures. From a cultural point of view, Latin America's history of colonization and European ideas created a unique mix of old and new. The tension between maintaining tradition and embracing change continues to influence the region's politics today. So, the ideals from the Enlightenment didn't just inspire independence. They also sparked ongoing debates about how Latin American countries should grow and develop.